Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. It's All Hallows Eve. We got a little sweet treat for you, some NBA action. Welcome to NBA basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. It's All Hallows Eve.
Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Nance?
Well, Kevin, he never misses a chance to go up for a dunk. So I'd advise guys to either get in position to take a charge and maybe just get out of the way.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen and then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket.
Welcome to the Air Canada Center, home of the Toronto Raptors, and a great venue for basketball. Still trying to find that groove they had last year. They'd like to grab hold of some new momentum and get closer, Steve, to where they were a season ago.
When you look at Toronto, they've tried to get their season turned around, and nothing has clicked so far.
Isn't it funny, Clark, when sometimes the chemistry just doesn't work for a team? And even though the talent looks like it's there to have a good team, it just doesn't work. And for this club, that's exactly what's happened.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
Now, here is Young.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
His presence in the paint gives their offense such a valuable dimension.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to speak briefly with Coach Nate McMillan. This is the first game of the season against one of the more seasoned defensive teams in the league. And he said, we've got to be patient offensively and not just settle for the shots they'll allow. It's all about making the simple pass, the extra pass, and moving off the ball. Basketball 101, guys. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And dealing with the sort of defense they're facing is not an easy challenge.
No, but they've got a few weapons of their own that they can counter with. So it's not exactly a one-sided battle.
Maybe so, Steve, but those weapons are still going to have to perform at a really high level for them to have a chance to be successful.
Number 28, covered by Nance. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. On its way from Young for 2. Rebounded by Hardaway.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Dishes it to Nance. And there's the pass to Ertl. Toronto grabs the miss. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And over the course of last season, they dropped the majority of their games when facing this team.
Lock at 6. Back to Young. Passes to Randall. Releases from the wing and drills it. Going back to Steve's point, this series was not one of the highlights of the season last year.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect them to come out on the wrong end of that series, but it happened that way, and we'll see what happens going forward.
Fast break Toronto. Young with the ball. That is good. Young's got his first points of the night.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
Pass to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Blocked. But they recover it. He dishes it to Nance. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's Conley outside. That's good. Conley's got his second bucket of the night. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against Milwaukee.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too, I mean, the way they just kept coming at him and coming at him, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
And so here's Toronto. There's the dish to Young. Randall, covered by Nance. Number 28. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
You got this, baby, yeah!
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Conley. He feeds it to Nance. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Raptors. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now, here is Young. Just 5 to shoot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. The Raptor throw is good. The Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Conley. Lots of room. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Randall defended by Hunter. Now the pass to Randall. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. And again, Toronto no up. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Conley off the pick from Hunter. Doubled by Moody. Conley kicks to Hunter. Back to Conley. Here's the 3. No up. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Number 17. And he banks in the layup.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Now, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Now here is Conley. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Irving. It's tipped. Young against Hardaway.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Atlanta. Hawks on D. 6-point game. Young passes to Moody. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Griffin grabs the board.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Out to Nance. Trying to get back on track. And the shot is good. Nance has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, Kevin, look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. Second in steals, second in fewest turnovers per game. And they were in the top 10 in grabbing rebounds as well. That's not too shabby. The top 10 on the glass, I'll take that.
Still, I think the key to their team was the steals that you talked about, because they were a team that put a lot of pressure on the offense. They got out and played the passing lane, tried to force turnovers, and when they did, they usually converted those into points at the other end, and that's one of the reasons they were pretty good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down, or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
There's the pick. Young passes to Randall. Up and in on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 5.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
Young with the ball. A step-back shot here. Nance with the rebound.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
You know, we've seen a lot of change in terms of what Mike Conley can do each year on the floor. He started out, didn't really have much of a jump shot, really improved in that area. Now he's playing with so much confidence that no matter what the circumstance during the game, he believes he can get the job done.
And one of the biggest ways he's made contributions to his team is by taking the ball away from the opponents. I mean, he's excellent with anticipation and quickness and tenacity, particularly at the point of attack.
The Hawks making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Raptors leading by 3. Screen by Smith. Here's Osman. Good on the three-point shot.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And the Hawks with possession here. Pass to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the shot.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Pass to Smith. Smith right side. This is his first trip to the line tonight. He's off on the first. Hawks making a switch here. He hits the second from the line.
The main thing there was that he got them a 2-possession lead despite the 1 miss.
The Hawks trail by 4. Halbert, he's covered by Iguodala. The 3. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors leading by 4. Number 23, defended by Vincent. Here's Osman. And the layup's good off the glass. 5 points in the game.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Griffin a screen on Iguodala. And the pass to Vincent. Outside, Griffin. Backing in. Pass to Vincent. 4 on the clock. Kept alive by Atlanta. Second chance shot. Griffin's shot is off.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Osman, defended by Vincent. Number 23. They get it back. Here's Hernandez. He kicks to Smith. On the wing, Iguodala. Back to Smith. Raptors moving the ball around. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Hunter.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. He's got 5. Raptors leading by 4. Number 23, defended by Vincent. .141 left to play in the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Raptors.
They're making a concerted effort to get to the free throw line in the first half, guys, and they're cashing in.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And he makes the first.
They find themselves down here in the first, and a lot of that can be attributed to the early foul trouble.
Smith hits them both. And you were saying that the fouls in this game a big reason for the score.
Yeah, Kevin, I think that's the case. I mean, they've allowed the other team to get to the line early and often, and you don't want to start that way.
And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 6. Pass to Vincent. With the lead pass. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Number 23, defended by Vincent. On the wing, Iguodala. On deep. The long distance three is good. And the Raptors lead by 9. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Vincent, the pass to Hunter. Here's Vincent. Fires the three. Gets the bucket.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And so here's Toronto. Iguodala outside. Ripped away. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And yes, sir, that one drops. Now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Number 23, defended by Vincent. Nice shot by Smith. With the fadeaway. That's good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Coming up, this.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. We're taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here. Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing in your opinion?
And I thought the key in that first quarter was the offensive aggressiveness. They attacked the rim and got to the foul line.
And I sense they're really feeling good about playing at home, taking advantage of the home court.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Here's Osmond. Tries to keep it alive. Kicks it to Smith. 3 on the clock. Goes up on the top of the key. And he recovers it.
From the start, it seemed like they were out of sync. They waited too long to get into their action.
Yep, that's exactly right, and that led to a very disjointed offensive possession.
Here's Mack. The 3. And the shot is good. Mack's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hawks. Number 23, defended by Mack. No one near him. Rebound by the Hawks. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them.
Yeah, some good matchups. And that New York Knicks game is one I'll have an eye on.
Here's Mack. There's the pass to Hunter. Feeds it to Mack. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Toronto with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Hernandez, defended by Hunter. Passes it to Craig. And he gets it to go from the high post.
You know, Kevin, he's not always looking to put up big numbers, but he's doing a nice job here.
Atlanta's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's Mack. He's got 6. Hulbert. Pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shoots from the elbow. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 3.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Hernandez, defended by Hunter. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Ertl. The Hawks leading by 3. Hulbert. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And the Hawks making a change here. Good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. And Young, here we go. Hernandez drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. And of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
White, he's checked in for Atlanta. And that one misses. Raptors trail by 4. And Young, here we go. Number 28. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
It hasn't taken him long to get into that great rhythm at the line tonight.
Yeah, he looks very comfortable up there.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
And Mack kicks to right. He passes it to Mack. On the wing, Nance. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And the first one drops. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Raptors trail by 3. The pass to Craig. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Hawks second.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
That free throw good from Craig.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
The Hawks making a switch here. And he can't hit the second. Atlanta's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Outside Hardaway. Drops one in from the wing. And the Hawks lead by 4. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. They set the screen. Number 23. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Easy play, come on.
First free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hawks have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. The feed to right. Halbert. Dishes it to right. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He has 7.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Raptors trail by 4.
New game, Hawks, new game.
He dishes it to Young. Passes it to Randall. From the arc. Oh, trying for it. Number 17. Gets it to go.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The dish to right. Fires from deep. Gets it to go. Wright's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is really the story of the game here. They've been excellent from behind the arc.
Number 17. Rebound by the Hawks. He feeds it to Hardaway. Right side Hardaway. Misses the jumper.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
They set the pick. Number 28. Jump shot is good. 11 points in the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now is the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that. Well, Kevin, we got a moment now to look back to last year's Atlanta Hawks. First in fewest turnovers per game. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And they showed up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. This is a team that took advantage of getting to the line.
And this is a smart team, Clark, because you talked about the turnovers, number 1 in the league in terms of fewest mistakes. And that's when they were at their best. When they controlled the action offensively, they were able to execute without making mistakes, and that allowed them to set up their defense at the other end. And this was a really well-disciplined club.
And the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Randall, covered by Nance. It's stolen by Nance. Fast break, the Hawks. Can't get it to go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Number 23, guarded by Wright. And the shot is good. The Hawks leading by 3. All the way up top. And it's rejected. But they'll get another chance. And Wright kicks to Nance. 6 on the shot clock. Count that one. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And the Raptors call time here. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Wright. Young from outside, can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. Outside Hardaway. Kuzma, defended by Moody. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort, but he's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Raptors trail by 7. Randall, covered by Nance. Shoots from 12. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks leading by 6. Doubled by Randall. Pass to Conley. Lets it fly. Again, the Hawks score.
Well, when the double team's in place, it really spreads the floor offensively.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for him. Young's shot is off.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Kuzma. That one wide left. Raptors shooting reasonably well, 45%. Good.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Back to Nance. Conley left side. And Atlanta again with the bucket. And so here's Toronto, trailing here by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Pass to Randall. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good. He's got 8.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half. And he had a goose egg from three-point land.
And it's Conley penetrating. Drops in the layup for 2.
And a much better quarter for them in terms of shooting the basketball.
You know, anytime your field goal percentage as a team is up in the high 50s, you're doing a lot of stuff right.
Now, here is Young. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Randall. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Now he's hit a pair of 3 balls in this quarter, so he's starting to find his range.
There's the screen. He kicks to Conley. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Young outside. To the paint. Number 28. Guarded by Hardaway. The pass to Moody. Takes the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Halbert, defended by Moody. Now here's Nance. Not a lot of room. 1 second left. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Well, they don't expect a lot from him at the foul line. He was in that range below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And he's good on the second. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Hawks ahead, up by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The spookiest day of the year. Halloween. It's really not that scary. It'll be the
Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
Been a big game for Conley. He's got 16 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Young from outside. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 4 rebounds in this game. Halbert, defended by Moody. There's a screen. Here's Conley. And it comes off the front of the rim. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
Boy, Kevin, I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Now here is Conley. Kicks to Nance. Halbert, defended by Moody. 6 to shoot.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
He passes to Randall. It's stolen by Nance. Young against Conley. Back to Nance. Passes to Irving. Back and down. Nance outside. 5 on the clock. Ball stolen. Randall defended by Riddle. Pass to Moody. 6 on the shot clock. Number 28 hangs on the trifecta. 16 points for him.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Nance outside. The offensive rebound. The shot's good for Ertl.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
Raptors trail by 4. Young outside. Unloads. And he gets the climb bounce as that one drops in for him. Young's got his second basket.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Conley off the pick from Irving. Out to Conley. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hits it to go. He's got 11.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, you know, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but, you know, in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And maybe above all else, we should really mention just what a fantastic setup man he is. So many of their baskets come as a result of one of his assists.
Oh, boy, it looks like he was injured there.
And you see a player have to come out of a game like this. I mean, you just hope for the best.
That's exactly right. You do hope for the best. You cross your fingers, say a prayer, and hope it's nothing major. We'll see what the update is here shortly.
And the Hawks making a change here. Griffin's checked in. And the Hawks with possession here. The lead is 2. Here's Kuzma. And that one's good. 8 points for him.
You know, the more shots like that he hits, guys, the more he's going to forget the pain he's playing through. Sometimes shot making can give you that added boost of adrenaline.
Now, here is Young. Leads him in there. Number 28. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. They set the pick. Back to Griffin. The pass to Hunter. Shoots the 3. That's good. 8 points for him.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
And the Raptors call time here. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Raptors trail by 4. Passes it to Moody. Feeds to Young. Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Hunter. The Hawks leading by 4. Conley, the pass to Hunter. Ertl. He passes to Hunter. Ertl. The feed now to Conley. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Number 17, defended by Griffin. And here's Young from the arc. No luck.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
Number 28 sinks the triple. He's got 22.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
There's the pass to Hunter. Outside Griffin. From outside the arc. Shot is off. And Toronto will come the other way. Passes it to Randall. Sent there. Right side, Conley. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Conley. And the Hawks making a change here. Drops them both. And here are the Raptors now. It's a 3-point game. Osman covered by Nance. And the Hawks making a change here. Atlanta on D. The 19-footer is on the money. He's got 9.
Perfect inbound pass and an easy 2 points.
John, the pass to Hunter. Of Dia. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Vincent. Lock at 6. Here's Hunter. He passes to Vincent. The Hawks again can't hit. Toronto's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Atlanta's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. The pass to Hunter. Here's Vincent, defended by Moody. The 3-pointer, no good. Toronto trailing. Smith outside for the lead. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Here's the screen. Doubled by Smith. Pass to her. Here's Vincent. An easy 2 points on the layup. 5 points in the game. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Pass to Ertl. He passes to Hunter. Here's Vincent. Fires the 3. The shot misses.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Here's Smith. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Smith's got 7 points in the game. Here's Vincent. He's got 5. Three-pointer. The shot no good.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Here's Moody. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trailing. Hunter, the pass to Vincent. They set the pick. Inside, Hurdle. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
The fans don't like that call one bit.
Well, the officials got an earful as a result.
The Raptors have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Young off a pick from Randall. Young dishes to Iguodala. And the Raptors miss again. Smith kicks to Iguodala. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Randall. It's blocked. But he gets it back. Young. Smith sets the pick for Young. Young, right side. Iguodala outside. Green for 2 points. Iguodala's got his first bucket in this one. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Hawks. Now here's Conley. He's got 18. Here's Kuzma. A rebound by Young.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
6 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot. Number 23. Sinks it. What moves from outside? 1. 14 points for him.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Halbert. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Very well executed pick to give them all kinds of space to get that one off.
Now Iguodala. Dishes it to Smith. He feeds it to Iguodala. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Iguodala's got his second bucket of the night. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Kuzma. Another 3 for Atlanta. 6 seconds left to play in the third. Smith outside. On the wing. Ooh, offline. 3 quarters of play in a close game here.
Tune in next.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
How about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
They've got Iguodala, and it's Moody in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Hurdle in Atlanta again with the bucket. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, and nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if this comes down to the final possession. It just kind of has that feel tonight, doesn't it?
Now, here is Young. Passes it to Moody. Back to Iguodala. And it's Iguodala again missing. The Hawks leading. Shoots from 14, and again it's Atlanta. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Young sets a screen for Iguodala. He dishes it to Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Moody. Offline with his 3. The Hawks leading by 3. Conley kicks to Nance. Pass to Irving. Back to Nance. The Hawks working the ball around. Conley, the pass to Nance. That 3 off the mark. The Raptors have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Scott.
Young's shot is off.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
There's the dish to Conley. Again, the Hawks good for 2. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Randall covered by Nance. Now the pass to Moody. It's Young on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the drought. And again, no good by Toronto.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Man's a screen. Deflected. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Randall. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Raptors making a switch here. Atlanta calls timeout. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Gentlemen, I had a chance to find out what Nate McMillan was discussing with his players. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
All right, Doris, thanks. Halbert, defended by Moody. It's rebounded by Randall. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Fast break, the Hawks. Good! Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Number 23, over by Conley. Number 23. Launches a 3, and that one's good. He's got 25. Here's Conley. Passes it to Irving. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Look now at the Raptors' upcoming schedule. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for it. And he can't get the first one. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And he sinks the second.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
Pass to Moody. To tie it up. He lays it in. It's a tie ball game. Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. double by Moody. And the pass to Hunter. Knocks it loose. Out on his own on the break. Number 23 drops in the breakaway layup. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
And Atlanta has possession. Passes it to Hunter. 6 to shoot. There's the block. Pass to Moody. There's a good screen. No good from Randall.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down again. He did make 2 in the first half.
Hunter defended by Randall. Pass to Nance. Hawks passing it around.
Good game.
Here's Hunter. From our candidate, the three-point shot. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Now, a severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
Atlanta's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Down low, tipped. Moody defended by Odom. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
You got this, baby, yeah!
First one falls for him. He hits both from the strike.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Halbert. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Number 23, over by Conley. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
To the middle. Here's Turtle. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
That free throw good from Ertl. And Toronto has possession. 3-point lead. The pass to Moody. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Back to Conley to tie it up. It's rebounded by Randall. Raptors leading by 3. Number 23, over by Conley. Number 17, defended by Hunter. Block it 4. Here's Moody. From outside, off the mark.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
He kicks it to Nance. He passes to Ertl. Back to Nance. Halbert passes to Hunter. Shot on the wing. Cannot hit. Here's Toronto. They're on a 14-6 run. White block shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. That one is off. And the Hawks making a change here. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 4. Clark David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cotton mouth here. Dry spell for sure.
They get it back. Out to Conley. Pass to Irving. Backing him down. The second chance effort. The shot is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's the pick. And there's the pass to Moody. Picked off in midair. Man's a screen. Here's Kuzma. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Passes it to Randall. Screen by Young. Randall, defended by Earl. No good from Randall. The Hawks trail it. To take the lead. The shot will not go. Toronto's getting some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Or the 3. Gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 4.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen. That's why it turned into the easy basket.
Kicks it to Conley. Can't get it to go. Good defensive work there by Young. Randall passes to Young. Lock at 6. Here's Moody. Misses off the left iron.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled. And that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
Shot off the screen. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. He's moving the ball around. Lost to Randall. From past the arc. The shot's good from Moody. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
They stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
There's the pass to Irving. Feeds it to go from deep. Caught the bucket. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And the Raptors call time here. They're in front by 4. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And Young, here we go. Passes it to Randall. There's the triple. No one.
Rugged play under the boards. It's not a place for the weak of heart. You've got to go in there physically and aggressively.
Conley against Young. And there's the feed to Nance. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Back to Young. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with them shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Here's Kuzma. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Shots good from the strike.
They really had to have those free throws. It's down to a one-possession lead.
24 seconds left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
You got it, baby, yeah!
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a two-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I think the coach is telling them here to just take the easy points in a hurry, and then you got to foul right away.
I don't think they necessarily need to just foul blindly right away here. You'll go for a steal before you send one of them to the foul line.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Come on, you can hit these!
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And no mistakes there. A couple of good free throws to give them a little extra cushion.
Hulbert, trifecta! And now they foul and stop the clock. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Kuzma. Nails it! Toronto calls timeout. They're ahead by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point bogey.
That's going to be it. Great work at the charity stripe. That'll close this game out.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan player of the game.
Welcome to NBA basketball. I'm Damon Bruce, and we've got it for you here on 2K Sports.
Ready for action are the Bucks. Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick. It's the NBA on Halloween. This is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And for Chris Paul, his team will be looking for him to be a determining factor.
Well, you know, one of the toughest commodities to find in this league, Kevin, is a great point guard, not only on the floor, but off the floor. Chris Paul is a model leader. He's a guy who is probably as talented as any point guard in the league, but his leadership qualities, I think, put him over the top.
You know, it isn't just the inspiration off the court or making big-time baskets. I mean, the way he passes is infectious to his team. I mean, it's contagious, and it usually ends up permeating the whole team. Same goes for his defense. I mean, he'll come up with that big steal and can completely change the momentum with the kind of plays he can make at both ends of the floor.
First game of this trip here for the Pistons. They're hoping to start it off with a W. They've hit a rough spot here early, but still have plenty of time in their season to find their way out.
This is certainly not the way this team wanted to start the season, Kevin. I mean, they just haven't been able to get anything positive done. No positive momentum, lacking in confidence. And as a result, they're struggling.
But, you know, Clark, I really like some of the things I've seen from this team in the early going. I know the results haven't been there for them, but the wins will come if they continue to play hard and do the right things.
And the first one drops. And so Butler nails both of them.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Paul passes to Wagner. And there's the feed to McGee.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy. And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Over outside. Gets it to go.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
On offense here, the Bucks. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
Well, somehow they managed to actually lose the season series for this squad last year. I guess some teams just kind of have your number.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
I asked him about the challenge of containing Chris Paul, and he said, well, he's one of the best in the business, maybe the best. There's really nothing he can't do. But, fellas, he said matching CP3's intensity on the court and making him work defensively are two keys. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And that is frustrating, isn't it? You're riding high in the conference, but there's that one team, that one club that's a thorn in your side.
Kevin, it goes back to matchups. Sometimes they're just uncomfortable for you, just buzzing around like a mosquito. You can't seem to figure out how to take this particular team out.
Knock them away.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
So as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 10th in steals, 13th in free throw percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots. So not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
And I think what stood out to me was their ability to get out in the passing lanes and force turnovers. They were in the top 10 in steals, as you mentioned. And to me, that was their identity because they would really put a lot of pressure on the offensive team. And when they kicked it into gear and forced turnovers and scored at the other end, that's when they were at their best.
Now here is Lowry after the miss from Alexander. Shoots. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got his first 2 points. So for the Bucks, their last game, a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, that was just a shocking result. Nobody saw it coming. You know, to lose to that team would have been surprise enough, but to get blown out like that, wow.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they were just sleepwalking their way through the entire game. I mean, they were like zombies out there. That's inexcusable in my world.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
About a year ago, they converted about 78% of their free throws as a team, so pretty solid there.
That free throw good from Alexander. Both free throws good from Alexander. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Oladipo off the pick from Porter. Three-pointer, Lowry, and another three for Detroit. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Butler kicks the line. And another three for Detroit.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Paul. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. It's stolen by Oladipo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Here is Paul. Back to Gallinari. Pass to Alexander. dishes it to Gallinari. Lets it go with the three. And it's Paul missing.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
It's blocked. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Fifth on the list, Chris Paul.
And that's what you like to see from the foul line. Guys that are comfortable, confident, and consistent. Free throws are a big part of the game, and this guy was one of the best in the league.
Here's Oladipo. Here's Porter, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They trail by 7 to end the run. Again, the miss by Paul. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Lowry from outside, and another 3 for Detroit.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Paul kicks to Alexander. From the strike, good, and Paul gets the assist. Alexander's got 6 points.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Lowry against Paul. The drive by Lowry. McGee with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Gets it to go.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
Now, here's Oladipo. Kicks it to Lowry. From past the arc. It's Lowry again missing. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to Golden State.
You know, it's a little bit surprising that the game got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
They really were. Outplayed them. If you looked only at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. But it was a case of a few intangibles that didn't play out in their favor that made all the difference.
The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Come on, you can hit this.
First free throw is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Rackley's checked in. Gallinari hits them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Butler kicks to Lowry. Feeds it to Oladipo. Fires the 3. Gallinari with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Lowry dishes to Oladipo. Pass to Butler. Lock at 6. Puts up the baby hook. Rebound, Milwaukee. But they recover it. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Noel's checked in for Oladipo. Bucks trail by 6.
Get there!
Gallinari a screen on Lowry. Here's Alexander. Dedmon. Passes it to Alexander. Shot clock at 6. There's the dish to Gallinari. Kept alive. The pass to Wagner. Dedmon. Pass to Wagner. Bucks passing it around. Milwaukee's gone 0-4 from three-point line to start out. Controlled from outside. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Pistons making a change here. Passes to Bagley. Outside Butler. Tries again. Rebounded by Alexander.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
It's Brooks on the wing. And there's the pass to Alexander. Dedmon. Jang, the pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Here's Hayes. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hayes has got his first 2 points of the night. Pistons leading by 4. He kicks it to Noel. Takes a 3. Gisbert. No good on the 3. The Bucks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. That one goes. Count.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
Yeah, 6 of their last 10 points coming in that in-between range.
He feeds it to Ebanks. Gisbert covered by Hayes. Dishes to Ebanks. Shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And Hayes kicks to Green. He passes to Dang. He tries for 3. Can't hit. The Pistons shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Gisbert hits the jumper in space. And the Pistons lead by 4.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Hayes with it. It's Brooks on the wing. And again, it's Milwaukee converted. And here are the Pistons. Noel gets the screen from Ebanks. There's the block. Bucks shooting an impressive 60% early. Brooks outside. Pass to Dang. The feed to Green. Brooks right side. All sorts of time. Rebound, Detroit.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Now here's Noel. Defended by Dang. 6 to shoot. Here's Noel. Misses the 3. The Bucks trail. Hayes the pass to Dang. He dishes it to Hayes. Launches a 3. And the shot is good. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here. And neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If the team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Noel gets the screen from Ty. Fires for 3, and that one's good. And the Pistons lead by 2.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
There's the pick. Dedmon, defended by Rackley. Here's Hayes. The offensive rebound. Shot denied. Reddish, covered by Hayes. Kicks to Noel. From the top of the key. No good.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Zhang kick kicks to Brooks. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Feeds it to Noel. Another three for Detroit.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back and forth sequence right there.
Here's Brooks. No good on that last second attempt there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Pistons on.
Coming up this
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
Here are the five. Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Smith. Noel is out there with Rackley. And it's Todd in at the 4. The dish to Brooks. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, an exciting player, Kevin. Incredible agility, and even when you think you have him stymied, he's great at maintaining his body control in midair and still getting a good shot off.
Steve, another signature part of his game is the way he runs the pick and roll. He gets so many easy baskets that way. It's a play they should run for him as often as they can.
And that one falls for Brooks. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Bucks. And both free throws good for Brooks. And the Pistons with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Ashton Buckley. Count that one.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Back to Brooks. The Bucks working the ball around. No good. Pistons leading by 4. Passes it to Noel. Gisbert. The pass to Todd. He kicks it to Smith. From outside, off the mark. Well, the Bucks shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, he feeds it to Hayes. And again, the Bucks miss. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Smith. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gisbert. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now a 7-point Piston lead.
It's his first three-pointer of the second half, which actually makes it his first of the game.
Brooks outside. Offensive rebound. Dishes it to Hayes. Pass to Brooks. Over Smith. Money from the wing. And that's now 11 points for Brooks. Pistons leading by 5. Noel gets the screen from Todd. Inside, Buckley. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the Pistons making a change here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Count the bucket.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ball against Lowry. Now the feed to Porter. From deep, and the basket good. Porter's got his third basket of the night right there.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, Paul passes to Wagner. Back to Paul. Shoots the three. Shot's good from Wagner. 5 points in the game. Pistons leading by 6. Outside Lowry. He passes to Oladipo. That one off the back iron and out. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Nato while recovering. McGee the pass to Wagner. And the 3 off target. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Lowry against Paul. And it's Lowry penetrating. Pass to Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot falls short this time.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Passes it to Wagner. From the arc. Shot's good. Now it's just a 3-point Piston lead.
He's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Lowry against Paul. Smith for 3. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
He tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Outside Lowry. Smith outside. Smith drawn the double team. Porter with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Bucks trail by 3. The 3. Rebound by Smith.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
There's the triple. And that one's good. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Nato drills the three-pointer. Pistons leading by 3. Now Oladipo. Rejected by Wagner. Ball right side. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Bucks have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. That free throw good from Wagner.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
The Bucks making a switch here. Alexander's checked in. Both free throws good from Wagner. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Looking now at some numbers for Chris Paul. Coming off an excellent season last year, 5th in free throw shooting. And, of course, he ended up in the top 15 in steals, a result of some of the quickest hands in the league.
Yeah, and you talked about it, Steve, what a stellar season it was for him at the stripe. I mean, they are freebies. They're called free for a reason, and he certainly made that come true because he knocked them down at a high rate.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Bucks trail by 3. The pass to Wagner. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
Lowry against Paul. Pulls it up. Oladipo misses.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through. Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Paul kicks to Alexander. He dishes it to Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Cannot hit. The Pistons go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Back to Smith. The tray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And now it's an 8-point Piston lead.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Porter against Gallinari. Shot to stop the run, and that one's good. Gallinari's got 8.
Boy, he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
Here's Lowry. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Bucks have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Wagner. And it's off from three-point range. Pistons leading by 8. And Oladipo kicks to Smith. Offline with his 3. Bucks shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Wagner passes to Paul. Good on the triple. Paul's got his second bucket tonight. Detroit's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Lowry with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Kicks it to Oladipo for 3. But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Feeds it to Porter. Back to Lowry. The dish now to Porter. Misses off the left iron.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Oladipo off the pick from Smith. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 7 points in the game.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In the third spot, the Bucks.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Alexander defended by Oladipo. Gallinari inside the three-point line. The shot is off. And Detroit the other way now. Smith for 3. That's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wagner passes to Alexander. .152 left to play here in the second quarter. And McGee kicks to Alexander. Paul outside. Goes downtown. Rebound by the Pistons. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Alexander passes to Paul. He kicks to McGee. That's good.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
They set the pick. Here's Oladipo. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Pistons have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. The Pistons making a change here. Eubanks checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
They struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but that's changed. They're almost at 85% for the game now.
1:03 left in the second quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Bucks have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Free throw good from Alexander. Both free throws good from Alexander. And 1:01 left here in the second. There's a good screen. Butler goes in. The fadeaway. That's good. And the Pistons lead by 6. The Bucks shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Wagner. Paul outside. There's the pass to Alexander. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Noel's checked in for Detroit. .30 seconds left to play in the first half. And here is Butler. The shot. They get the rebound. Eubanks dishes to Oladipo. Outside Butler. He feeds it to Noel. Another shot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Pistons have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
About a year ago, they converted about 78% of their free throws as a team, so pretty solid there.
First one falls for him. And the Pistons making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball is out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Well, that clock was expiring just before he shot it, or so it would appear on the replay. In real time, I couldn't really tell whether he got it off in time.
And you know, as a player, it's so difficult to know exactly where the clock is. You have an idea of it, and you know you've got to get that shot off. But whether you actually got it off or not, it's tricky. I mean, I think even the player sometimes has a tough time figuring it out.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change, Clark, and the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot. That was indeed very close to being legitimate.
And so we conclude the first half. Pistons lead by 7. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The spookiest day of the year. The Jazz out in Utah will go.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
They've got JaVale McGee. Chris Paul is out there at Gallinari, and it's Wagner in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Just 4 to shoot. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Let's see some of the numbers here on JaVale McGee. Last year, getting it done. 6th in shooting percentage. And he was an intimidator in the paint, ranking in the top 10 in the league in block shots.
And Steve, as for his top 10 field goal percentage ranking, I mean, you don't get to be such an accurate shooter unless you're a smart shooter. Sounds like you, partner. You never saw this guy force a shot.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Alexander's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bucks. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Shoots. And there's Porter on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks trail by 7. McGee is screened. Alexander passes to Paul. Alexander, while recovering, pass to Wagner. It's up a 3, gets it to go. 15 points in the game.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Butler kicks to Porter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Well, I like what he did at the line a season ago, shooting 81%.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Both good from the line that time. Milwaukee with the ball. 6-point game. Alexander defended by Oladipo. Alexander passes to Gallinari. Here's Wagner. The shot no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. Outside Butler. This is Lowry. No good on the triple. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shot clock at 6. Here's Alexander. Rebound, Detroit.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now, though.
Down low and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. 5th best, the Bucks.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
Bucks trail by 6. Paul outside. Passes it to Wagner. Back to Paul. There's the feed to McGee. Puts up the baby hook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, and you know, you'll take what you can from him from the foul line. A season ago, he shot in that low 60% range.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
Paul gets a screen from Gallinari. Paul kicks to Alexander. Out to Gallinari. Releases from the wing and drills it. Gallinari's got 10 points in the game.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
That's good from Alexander. And the Pistons making a change here. Both free throws good from Alexander. Pistons leading by 4. They set the screen. He got right to the cup using that screen. And it's 6 points for Butler.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
And the pass to Alexander. On the wing, Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots off the step back. The shot's good from Alexander. Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Now here's Noel, defended by Paul. Now here's Oladipo. He's got 9. Like it's 6. The drive by Brooks. Pass to Green. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. The Pistons making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. The Pistons lead it. He dishes it to Noel. Gisbert for the 3, and that one's good. He's got 10.
They've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
There's a screen. Back to Green. Off the screen. Blocked. But he recovers it. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Pistons making a change here. Eubanks checked in. Pistons leading by 3. Noel dishes to Butler. Gisbert. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Dang. Dedmon. Lots of room.
No good. Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation. And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. Second in rebounding, third in scoring. And they showed up in the top 5 in three-point percentage. That's elite level when you talk about knocking down threes.
And this is a team that really relied most heavily on the rebounding numbers that you talked about. I mean, the top 5, they're a team that likes to attack the lane at both ends of the floor, really control the glass on defense and try to pound you inside with the offensive boards.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kicks it to Hayes, expanding his range, and that one's good. Hayes has got 5. Pistons leading by 4. Feeds to Noel. There's the dish to Ebens. To the paint, Bagley. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. The Bucks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Dang. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. That's a very good look and converts. Now just a 2-point Piston lead. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And Butler, here we go. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Dang. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Noel gets the screen from Ebens. There's the 3. Brooks grabs the board.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Detroit. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Here's the screen. Butler passes to Bagley. It's stolen by Green. Here's Brooks. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And front power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
A shot by Lowry. And it's off the back rim. No good. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game. He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not easy in there among the big bodies.
Outside Butler. Pass to Bagley. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. High post try. Good. Lowry's got 15 points.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Alexander defended by Oladipo. Alexander passes to Brooks for the lead. A rebound by Bagley. The Pistons have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Shot's good by Butler. Bucks trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Alexander defended by Oladipo. Passes it to Alexander. Pulls up on the elbow. And the shot is long.
this game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they chase down that pumpkin often.
And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And a different look here for the Pistons. .146 left to play in the third. They grabbed their own miss. Great tee that time from Gallinari.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Paul kicks to Alexander. Now the pass to Wright. And again, the Bucks miss. Pistons leading by 4. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. He kicks it to Porter. Beyond the arc. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his third rebound on the night.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down. Again, he did make 2 in the first half.
There's 3-pointers off the mark. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Butler on the wing. Left side, Butler. Goes back up. And he connects with the jumper. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Yeah, from the look on his face, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. He's going to come out of the game right now and get that thing checked out.
Rackley, he checked in for the Pistons. Here's Alexander, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And he was up over the 80% mark from the free throw line last year. I'm sure he was pretty happy with those numbers.
Porter's checked in for Jimmy Butler. That free throw good from Alexander. Here's Oladipo. 9 points in the game so far. Porter with the screen for Oladipo. It's rebounded by Wagner. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Alexander's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Lowry kicks to Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Paul. That misses. Will kind of let it run in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pistons ahead. Up 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Bradley Center.
Next Sunday, November 6th, the Washington Wizards go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Big-time hoops coming your way.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Pistons leading by 4. On the floor for Detroit. They've got Porter. Lowry out there with Oladipo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. The drive by Lowry. He feeds it to Porter.
I'm sure coach would like to see them take more higher percentage shots. They have the lead, but they've not been able to knock down the threes as well as they did in that first half.
Wagner passes to Alexander. Dishes it to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the bucket and the foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
Here's Butler. Right side, Butler. Cantella. He passes to Porter. Tries from 16. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The feed to Paul to take the lead. Gets the bucket. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him when he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And guys, he plays a tough brand of basketball. His biggest tool and asset is his strength, and he uses it every time down the court.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Lowry against Paul. He dishes it to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And that one's good by Porter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Alexander defended by Oladipo. And McGee kicks to Alexander. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pistons making a change here. Ratcliffe's checked in. Butler against Brooks. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Some solid defense from Butler. Pass to Lowry. Kicks to Porter. 6 to shoot. Gives him the lead pass. Offensive rebound. Bagley. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points.
And that one misses. Bucks trail by 3. Gallinari, a screen on Porter. Shot off the pit. The putback and the slam dunk by McGee.
That's how to make your mark on the board, with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Here's Alexander. Out to Brooks. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only check.
Outside Butler. Passes it to Bagley. Now the dish to Lowry. That's good on the jump shot. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Alexander passes to Paul. Paul gets a screen from Brooks. Lock at 6. There's the steal. Outside Lowry. The pass to Bagley. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game. Alexander defended by Ratcliffe. Here's McGee. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. That's good from McGee. Oladipo, he's checked in for Rackley. Both free throws good from McGee. Here is Lowry. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
And the shot's good from Alexander. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
Lowry with the block. Butler with the ball. Feeds to Porter. Launches it. It's rebounded by Alexander. Alexander's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Brooks, guarded by Porter. Brooks kicks to Paul. Pass to Alexander. Shot clock at 6. A beautiful reverse layup. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Capella. It counts. And the foul. McGee. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Bucks making a switch here. The Bucks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Wagner passes to Gallinari. Wagner defended by Butler. The shot's good from Wagner.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
He kicks to Oladipo. Shot from the top of the key. The shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead. There's the pick. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Alexander. But they get it back. Paul kicks to Alexander. He passes it to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
That one is no good. Pistons trail by 3. Outside Lowry. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Bucks have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Rejected by Gallinari.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Alexander defended by Butler. Here's Alexander and stolen by Butler. And now the Pistons fast break. Oladipo dishes to Porter. Great touch on the 16-footer. Porter's got 11 points here in just the second half. There's the screen. Passes to Wagner. Alexander passes to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. That's good. 20 points for him.
Second three-pointer of the half, fourth overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Porter with the screen for Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Capella. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. All up top, now recovering. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And that's 13 points for Chris Paul.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
The three. Oladipo misses.
This fires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
The pass to Alexander. Misfires after coming off the pit. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Butler. Rebound, Milwaukee. Oh, no, he's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Paul. Pass to Alexander. Deadman now recovering. A baseline J. No good off the front iron.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
He feeds it to Butler. Detroit, no good that time either. Bucks leading by 4. Back to Paul. Wide open. No good. The Pistons shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And Oladipo kicks to Butler. Trying his luck deep. Offensive rebound. Sinks that one from the post.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're up by 2. There's a minute left in the fourth. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Alexander. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Alexander. downtown. Knocks down the trifecta.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're losing by 5. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They need to get a quick bucket here. If there's more than 24 seconds left afterwards, they can try for a stop. If there's less, they'll have to foul.
Dishes it to Butler. Pulls up on the wing. Connects. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play. Yeah, the crowd's been hoping for something to cheer for, but nothing.
Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Dedmon. Misses from short range.
Tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
It's Porter outside.
Knock it down! Right at the horn! He knocks down the 3 to extend the game. Wow!
Talk about a clutch shot.
Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Chris Paul, and it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Oladipo dishes to Butler. The feed now to Oladipo. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he was gone ice cold here.
The shot's good from Wagner.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Now Oladipo. Oladipo off the pick from Porter. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that. Come to me. Back on.
Here's Alexander, and he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Alexander. Pistons trailed by 3. Capella. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
The Bucks shooting well, 50% from the floor. They set the pick.
Come on, box him out, man.
Here's Alexander. Detroit with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Lowry kicks to Oladipo. Outside Butler. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here comes Chris Paul. Pass to Wagner. Uncovered. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 25 points in the game. We're in overtime if you just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. And here's Oladipo. Butler up top. He dishes it to Oladipo. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Lowry for 3. Good. Lowry's got 20. Paul with the ball. 3 minutes gone now here in overtime. Tried to fade back in there, but it's off the mark. Outside Butler. Capella. Back to Butler. Right side, Butler. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Crucial spot. He is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
The drive by Paul. Alexander. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Pistons should be reasonably well 45%. Outside Butler. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You look at the game so far for Butler. He has 15 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that's important for him and his team. Getting a few extra points, knocking those free throws down, and helping your team any way you can.
This free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. Free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Extreme confidence at the line. That's how you win closely.
The drive by Paul. And another basket for Milwaukee. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
Crucial bucket there. And you hear it in their reaction.
And you can feel the energy throughout this building right now. What a huge shot.
Lowry drawing the double team. Butler defended by Paul. Butler passes to Oladipo. Off the left wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Shot from the inbound. Alexander now recovering for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Here's Milwaukee now. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
It's thrown by Oladipo.
Critical defensive play. They needed it in that situation. He went for it and got it.
That bucket was absolutely huge. The defensive stop can seal the deal.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 1. 16 seconds left in overtime. Guys, what do you think?
No need to rush things, although I think you do want to get a shot off in time to the point where if you miss it, you got a shot on the offensive rebound.
Well, if you got a play in your quiver that gets you a good shot, one you've been saving all game, now's the time to use it.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
to put them up by 2. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. An impressive victory in overtime after an exciting end in regulation.
You know what? In a long game, fatigue can sometimes affect every aspect of play. They didn't look tired at all to me.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports' presentation of the NBA. I'm Damon Bruce. Happy Halloween.
And there is a buzz in the air here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, taking a look at Klay Thompson, what will we see from him, do you think, today?
And can you ever remember him getting his confidence shaken? I mean, it just doesn't seem like he's ever bothered by any adversity or any pressure.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
And it's another road game for the Grizzlies. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. You know, they'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
You know, for the Grizzlies, they may be falling off ever so slightly this season. Just a skosh, though.
Well, it's so difficult to maintain that level year in and year out. But this is still a very strong team. And, you know, maybe they've had a couple of hiccups here and there, but this could still be a very competitive team come playoff time.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. He said that if they wanted to double their wins against them, they'll have to be just as sharp as they were in their first meeting, saying, we can't get sloppy now and expect to win. We have to be just as judicious with what shots we take as we were the first time around. We'll see if they can replicate that, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And their ability to generate good, high-percentage shots a key here, guys.
And what that means for them is they need good ball movement, crisp passing, and good spacing. They've got to execute offensively.
Well, those are all the ingredients in creating high-quality shots, Steve, and that's exactly what they need to try to do.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, it looked like a mismatch to me.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the made shot from Collins. The dish to Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. Memphis moving it around. Murray, no good.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back.
Rivers kicks to Hayward. Now the pass to Rivers. He dishes it to Hayward. Hayward off the pick from Collins. Hayward defended by Wiggins. Clock at 4. Collins pass it to Hayward. Gets a very good look and converts. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Thompson outside. Pass to Jackson. Wiggins. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. He's got 6.
And a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Rivers kicks to Lillard. Fires from 18. Can't get it to go.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
There's the screen. Number 43, defended by Hayward. Fade away, and that one's good.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now, here's Lillard. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Grizzlies.
You know, they didn't exactly roll over. They had a good chance to win in that game. It just didn't come together for them at the right time.
Hey, the all-around effort was very solid, but they're not interested in moral victories. A loss is a loss.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
Boy, he got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Thompson with the bucket.
The turnaround jumper, that was a thing of beauty.
Here's Lillard. Dishes to Hayward. They get it again, and stolen by Murray. Kicks it to Jackson. Passes to Wiggins. Here's Murray, defended by Lillard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
You know, they didn't exactly roll over. They had a good chance to win in that game. It just didn't come together for them at the right time.
Hey, the all-around effort was very solid, but they're not interested in moral victories. A loss is a loss.
Hayward with the ball, defended by Wiggins. Rivers kicks to Lillard. Lillard, right side. Here's Hayward. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Here's Murray. They set the screen. That's good. He has 5.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all. They've been able to score with ease.
Here is Lillard. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He kicks it to Rivers. Feeds it to Hayward. 6 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And how about the work last season from the free throw line? He shot about 83%.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
The free throw drops by Hayward. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Hayward hits them both. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. There's a good screen. Number 44. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Lillard dishes to Hayward. Can't hit from in close.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Coming in.
Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shoots it. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
Lillard, the pass to Rivers. Collins, a screen on Thompson. Jackson comes over with the double. Lillard from outside. Gets it to go. Lillard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Murray. Thompson outside. No one near him. And that one hits back island.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Lillard from outside. The shot no good.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
The pass to Murray. Offensive rebound. Number 44. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trailed by 8. He feeds it to Rivers. Blocked. There's the feed to Jackson. Number 44 buries the long-range jumper. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Utah's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Utah calls timeout.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
The dish to Russell. There's a screen. He passes to Beverly. Outside Russell from downtown. Carter pulls it in. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Number 44. Misses the three.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Fires the three. Shot's good.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
The reverse. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and because of that, Kevin, they were one of the best defenses last year as a team. I mean, they led the league in steals, and that's not an easy thing to do. I mean, that's hard work and concentration.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Here is Russell. Number 2. He's guarded by Cousins. Russell kicks to Beverly. From outside, off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Passes it to Kuminga. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Now, here is Russell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Beverly, back to Russell. This one for 3, and it's good.
How about the passing? Moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Cousins with the lead pass. Whoops, they pick off the pass. He dishes it to Russell. Puts up a 3, and the shot is good.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? I mean, they're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
And Kevin, he comes away with a lot of steals by being patient and picking his spots and anticipating when the shooter is going to go up. And then he just strips it away from him and heads the other way.
And I also think he might have played a little football, Steve, because he's excellent at intercepting passes. I mean, that seems to be his calling card defensively.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Dishes to Beverly. Pass to Russell. Jazz passing it around. Kicks to Beverly. Back to Russell. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. It's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 6. He kicks it to Beverly. Six on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Gets it to go. Beverly's got himself on the board with 3 there.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
0. And it's Memphis with another.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now, here is Russell. Feeds to Beverly. Number 2. He's guarded by Cousins. Number 2. The baseline J off the mark.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Thursday.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Collins. Russell is out there with Burke. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Pass to Burke. He feeds it to Hayes. The pass to Burke. No good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. 0. He's guarded by Russell. Out to Carter. That one wide left. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Burke kicks to Russell. All alone. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Memphis leading. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Screen by Cousins. Traps in the tray. He's got 9.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Burke. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
This is tough to stop if you're the defense. I mean, they've been absolutely on fire from behind that three-point line, and the way they space the floor, it's hard to get to those shooters.
Fires for 3. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Jones with it. Now defended by Hayes. Carter with the 3. Memphis the rebound. Jazz trailed by 5. Outside Russell. And they double up Russell. Here's Hayes. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Kevin, a chance here to check out how the Grizzlies ranked in the NBA last season. First in rebound, first in steals, and they were number 1 in blocks. An intimidating defensive squad.
But when you think about this club, the first thing that comes to mind is their ability to rebound the ball. Best in the league, so physical. They just pounded the glass, and that's how they tried to win games, just by being more physical than their opponents.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And not a very strong free throw shooting team in general, guys. They shot 73% as a team a year ago.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line. Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Lillard against Thompson. Three-pointer. Good. And it's 6 points for Damian Lillard.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Murray, no good. Jackson, and it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Utah. Here's Lillard. He has 6. It's blocked. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. That one goes. Count it. He's got 8.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Now, here's Lillard. He's covered by Murray. And Lillard gets double-teamed. On its way from Hayward for 2. Utah the rebound. And the basket good.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain. Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Number 43 gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
You know, the more shots like that he hits, guys, the more he's going to forget the pain he's playing through. Sometimes shot making can give you that added boost of adrenaline.
Lillard dishes to Hayward. The feed now to Collins. No good with the triple. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Expanding his range. The shot no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And stolen by Murray. Good! And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
And the Jazz making a change here. Young's checked in. Thompson against Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. That is good. 9 points for Damian Lillard.
It seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
Here's Jackson. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 7. Utah's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Rivers kicks to Lillard. Now the dish to Rivers. Hayward passes it to Rivers from outside the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Pass to Thompson. Gets it to go.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far.
One more time.
Lillard, right side. Step back shot. Jump shot is good that time. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if the defenders are all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
There's one other thing about him that I like. It's how easy he makes it look to change his shot in midair, and usually with defenders all around him. Because of that, it's really hard to block one of his shots.
Utah calls timeout. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade for coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical. It's been fast. It's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Pass to Murray. Winslow. Number 43. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Murray. And the 3 off target.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Thompson outside. There's the pass to Murray. Winslow. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Grizzlies lead by 10. Utah has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Lillard attacking. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Lillard having a good one. He's got 14 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open look.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Full free throws good from Lillard.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Thompson outside. Offensive rebound. Solid defense right there from Hayward.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
I thought they did a better job of getting it inside in the first. I mean, they were conscious of throwing that ball in the paint and attacking the rim.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Passes it to Murray. Number 43. And it's rejected. 3-on-3. Here's Lillard. Young, right side. He dishes it to Rivers. Hayward. He passes to Rivers. Kicks it to Collins. Shot clock at 6. And Utah again with the bucket. And so here's Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Memphis moving it around. They set the pick. Winslow defended by Young. Shoots a 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Damian Lillard, 3rd.
Now, he never took a night off. I mean, it seemed like he was scoring big all season long. Just a terrific year for him.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Dishes it to Russell. Another shot. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Jazz have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin. About 77% from the line.
And he makes the first. The Jazz making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Second free throw, no good. Memphis leading. Pass to Murray. Number 44 drains it from beyond the arc. 8 points for him. Utah's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Young, a screen on Thompson. Here's Russell. Back to Young. He kicks to Rivers. From deep. That's blocked. But he stays with it. Feeds it to Lillard. The tray. The shot will not go.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Here is Russell. He's got 6. Nahi. He feeds it to Lillard. There's the dish to Russell. A 3-ball. No luck. And it's Memphis the other way.
Kevin, not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
And there's the pass to Murray. Off the pick. Can't hit.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Outside, Russell. Again, Russell missing.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
Grizzlies have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he knocks down the first one. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And so Thompson nails both of them. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Beverly, the pass to Russell. Hits it from three-point range. Russell's got 9. 11 seconds left in the first half. Number 44. The layup off target. And the first half ends in a close one. Grizzly.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The spookiest day of the year. A tight one.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Wow, the threes have just been dropping for him. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Could not have been a more productive day for him from long range.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Klay Thompson, and it's Jackson in at the power forward position.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And the Grizzlies shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Number 43. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Jazz trailed by 3. Now here's Lillard. And there's the feed to Rivers. Again, the Jazz score. Now Murray. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Thompson for the triple. Utah with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
Another thing about him is how quick he is to react when he's defending near the hoop. A lot of his blocks, so to speak, come at waist level because he pokes the ball away as his man is on the way up.
Naji, he dishes it to Haley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot by Collins, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Jackson. Wiggins, there's the 3. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Rivers has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard against Thompson. Here's Rivers. Here's Collins. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Pass to Murray. Kicks it to Thompson. The pass to Murray. Shoots the 3. Good on the shot. 16 points for him.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
And the Jazz call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Murray.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand. Well, look here at last year in the NBA, where the Jazz ranked. 3rd in rebounding, 6th in shooting percentage. And they were in the top 10 in team scoring as well. This is a team that prides itself on its offensive firepower. And they get it done at that end of the court.
And this is a team that really relied most heavily on the rebounding numbers that you talked about. I mean, at top 5, they're a team that likes to attack the lane at both ends of the floor, really control the glass on defense and try to pound you inside with the offensive boards.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. 5th on the list, Damian Lillard.
He was one of the best distributors of the basketball all season long and was really one of his team's bright spots a year ago.
Thompson outside, and it's Memphis with another.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. Here's the screen. And Lillard kicks to Rivers. Misses off the right iron. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Passes to Wiggins. Lets it go. Drops one in from the wing. 10 points for him.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And Lillard kicks to Hayward. Dishes it to Rivers. Offline with his 3.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Number 43. Rebounded by the Jazz. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Rivers kicks to Collins. He passes to Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz again can't hit it.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
Pass to Murray. He kicks it to Thompson. Defended by Hayward. Tries from 10. Thompson with the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Grizzly lead. The Jazz have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Feeds it to Hayward. The dish now to Rivers. Clock at 6. Trying to get back on track. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's what Memphis has lined up on their schedule. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 11.
Help out! Help out!
Carter with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Zero. No good on the 3. Back to Carter on the wing, Jones. And the pass to Wiggins. Memphis moving that ball around. Moves back up. And the shot is long. Utah's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. He feeds it to Rivers. The Jazz again can't hit it.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
The feed to Collins. Lillard dishes to Rivers. The Jazz with another miss.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
He dishes it to Carter. There's the pick. 5 to shoot. Jones. 0. Pass fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Jazz trailed by 11. Pass to Rivers. Kicks to Lillard. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Lillard's got 18 points in the game. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 14-6 run. Carter outside. Wiggins. Off target with his three.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Najee, who's guarded by Cousins. Back to Lillard. Passes it to Rivers. Back to Lillard. On deep. They get it back. Dishes it to Rivers. Collins, a screen on Carter. He kicks to Lillard. Second chance shot. Pass to Jones. Wiggins. Soft touch off the glass. 12 points for him.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Here's Lillard. Sweet little floater. Lillard's got 20 points.
Boy, that floater takes such a nice touch.
It's Jones on the way. Feeds to Cousins. Back to Jones. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And that one falls for Jones. Grizzlies making a switch here. Both good from the line that time.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Burke kicks to Collins. Good on the three-point shot. Collins has got his third bucket of the night.
A wide-open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Carter on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hayward passes to Rivers. Hayward guarded by Jackson. Hayward dishes to Collins. The fader. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Jackson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark bringing it down hard, my brother. Burke kicks to Rivers. Fires from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He's frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Shoots from 8. Again, Memphis. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Burke with it, and it's Carter picking him up. They set the pick. And that one's good. Burke's got 8 points.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Jackson, a screen on Collins. There's the dish to Carter. And it's Memphis with another. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Hayward off the picks from Collins. Hayward kicks to Collins. And there's the pass to Burke. No good from the wing.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Number 1, the Grizzlies. In third, the Jazz.
You know, these two teams each had a great awareness of anticipating where missed shots were going to come down. That's part of why they were outstanding rebounding teams. They each had a couple of key players, but both had some unexpected help from guys you don't normally think of as rebounders.
Rivers, no good on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question, and that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Jackson misses. Here is Hayward. 10 points for him. It's off his foot, and the ref's saying he kicked it. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Hit his leg, and the official saying it was kicked.
Make a play, come on!
Russell kicks to Rivers. Russell, 2 on the clock. That's good. Russell's got 11 points. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
The NBA season gains momentum.
And the final period of play just about to start. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
We've got Damian Lillard. Austin Rivers is out there with Hayward. Then it's Russell. That's the group right now for Utah. Hayward passes to Rivers. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Jazz trail by 10. Rivers dishes to Lillard. He feeds it to Hayward. And the lead is down inside single digits. Hayward's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Jazz. They set the pick. On the wing, Jackson launches it. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Here's Rivers. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
I give him credit. He didn't have much confidence going in the first half, but he's picking up the pace here.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Screen by Cousins. Off the pick. Off the left rim and out.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Naji defended by Savanovic. Rivers can't get it to go.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Here's Kuminga. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. There's the pick. Here's Lillard. No luck. Good work defensively by Carter.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you.
Cousins with a screen on Collins. The Grizzlies with another miss. Jazz trailed by 4. Here's Rivers. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He told us guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Russell kicks to Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Nahi. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And now we can see them really working it inside. Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
And that one misses. Memphis has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Number 44. Number 43. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Outside, Russell. Nahi. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 5. That 3 off the mark. Memphis leading. Kuminga, defended by Lillard. The feed to Carter. There's the triple. Gets the bucket. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's the screen. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First free throw is good. Grizzlies making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. Jazz trail by 7. Knocks it loose. Teardrop shot. That's good. Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Lillard against Carter. Russell kicks to Hayward. Kicks it out to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Knocks down the 3-ball. Lillard's got 23 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Passes it to Cunningham. There's a screen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Klay Thompson is checked in for the Grizzlies. Jazz trail by 6. Hayward off the pick from Russell. Hayward kicks to Collins. Tries again. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Thompson outside. Carter outside. 17-foot shot on the way. Jackson. Great D that time from Collins. Utah's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And Lillard kicks to Russell. From past the arc, there's the bucket quick.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Back to Jackson. He's guarded by Collins. The 8-footer. And the basket by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 5. The Jazz have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Lillard with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Nahi, he's covered by Thompson. 4 on the clock. Nahi. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Number 43. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Jazz trailed by 5. And here's Hayward. Open shot, Lillard. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Thompson outside. He passes to Wiggins. And that one's good.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high-percentage looks.
Hayward, defended by Wiggins. Puts it up. Hayward can't hit.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Doubled by Hayward. He dishes it to Jackson. Kicks it to Carter. The 3. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Pass to Russell. Lets it go with the 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. He's got 20.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Here's Lillard. Number 43. He's guarded by Collins. Carter outside. For the three. Number 43. Misses the baby hook.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Here is Russell. Lillard outside. Takes a three. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's now 28 points for Damian Lillard.
They are killing him with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Wiggins, defended by Hayward. Dishes it to Thompson. He kicks it to Jackson. They get it back. Pass to Murray. Second shot opportunity. Beyond the arc. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hayward passes to Collins. Feeds it to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. The putback slams it home for the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
Well, no need to back it out if you're in position for the dunk.
.131 left in the fourth quarter. And now the Grizzlies fast break. Here's Wiggins. Utah with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hayward dishes to Lillard. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. Free throws good from Lillard.
Those were critical foul shots because we're at the point now where they can't be missing any of those.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. 1:11 left to play here in the fourth. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. There's a good screen. The dish to Thompson. Good on the triple.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Jazz trail by 7. Russell high post. It's up against Thompson. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. Cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
There's the pass to Wiggins. The three-pointer, no good. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
No room for mistakes right now.
Here's Russell. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Grizzlies shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. And now they decide to foul intentional. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist total. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Now, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And it just feels like those are the free throws that probably put this game out of reach.
And the Jazz call time here. They trail by 5. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Again, Russell missing. And that's an intentional foul.
You can't be happy about it, but honestly, at this point, the game's probably out of reach anyway.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. He feeds it to Hayward. Passes it to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Trains it from downtown.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Sees Memphis take this one. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
That about